Welcome to the Tushars Mountain Run's 100K Ultra. I want to give you guys a short race recap, kind of give you an idea of what the experience of the 100K race was like. I'm going to try to keep it real brief because a lot happens in the course of 61 miles. But I'll give you a quick rundown of kind of how the day went for me and some insight to what this Tushars 100K course is like. Hey, don't forget guys, if you like outdoor adventure videos, trail, ultra running, and mountain climbing, go ahead, smash that red subscribe button over there in the corner. Give me a like or a thumbs up and shoot me a comment down below. Also, share this video with your friends. And if you want to get notified whenever I upload new videos to the channel, click on that bell up in the corner. So because of special COVID restrictions, they started this race off in waves. There was over 140 people registered for the 100K race. And so they were gonna start people in groups of like 20 every 5 minutes. And I was in the third wave to start, and some of my fast Vegas friends were in the first and second waves. So I had some catching up to do from the start, and that's what I did. 4:55 a.m. I led my wave out of the starting line and into the course. And I caught most of my friends by about mile 15 in the race, and kind of did a lot of leapfrogging with some of the other guys in the 100K that I know. My wave had started at 4:55 a.m., which meant the first hour and 10 minutes or so I was running in the dark. I had put fresh batteries in my headlamp and, you know, was good to go. Actually PR'd the first 8 miles, I think even the first about 12 miles of the course. So I was on a really good pace, running really hard. Like I said, caught up with my friends and ran the middle of the race with them for the most part, kind of back and forth. Was feeling really good up until about mile 30, 35 or so. Yeah, somewhere in there around mile 33, 35 or so, we did a long out and back to Copper Belt Peak. And the stats were like half marathon with like 3,000 feet of vert or something, which is nothing in comparison to some of the training runs I've been doing. But the whole section of that was all exposed to the sun. It was like right in the middle of the day, so it was really hot and toasty. And for whatever reason, that section of the race just kind of took a lot out of me. Once I got back to the Bouillon Pasture aid station, I guess I was probably around mile 40 or 45 or so. I was pretty much toast. My legs were kind of cooked and I was hot, my body was hot, and I was having trouble eating a lot. I mean, I didn't really have any stomach issues, but I just didn't really ever feel like eating a lot. So I was kind of riding the line of just kind of riding the line of having enough calories and trying to maintain. So I pretty much hiked it in from there. There was a 5-mile downhill that I just wasn't really able to kind of get any momentum on. It was kind of some technical terrain, and like I said, my legs were just kind of toast at that point. So kind of bumbled down that long 5-mile downhill to Miners Park, and then from then up the climb up to South Edna Peak, and then the last 8 miles from Alunite to the finish. It had gotten dark and I was just tired, so I basically just hiked it in from about mile 45 on. One of my biggest challenges of the day came basically the last 8 miles of the race. After it got dark, I had my headlamp that I put fresh batteries in that morning. I also had a backup headlamp in my drop bag, but when I was at my drop bag, I just didn't think of grabbing it. Well, I thought of grabbing it, but I knew that I had just put fresh batteries in my headlamp that morning, so I just used the same one. And for whatever reason, it only lasted me maybe 30 minutes after it got dark, and then the rest of my run into the finish was pretty much in darkness. It was almost a full moon, so that helped me see the trail, but I was even downhill running like 25-minute miles, very slow hike, even on the downhill. So probably could have run, you know, a little bit faster had my headlamp been working properly. But you know, at that point, like I said, my legs were toast and I wouldn't have been going much faster anyway, just hiking it in. Super stoked to log this Tushars 100K ultra marathon in the books. This was the hardest race I've ever done. Definitely a brutal course, but very worth it. The beauty out here is just amazing. So hope you enjoyed the video of the actual race and my updates along the way. And thanks for watching, guys.